What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn some common Norwegian expressions. So, as an American, I only speak English. But every now and then I like to step outside of my comfort zone and learn a little bit about the Norwegian language. So some people say that Norwegian is kind of similar to English, but so far I have found it very, very difficult to try to learn more than one language. So, major respect to Norwegians out there who speak English as well as Norwegian. That's amazing. But today I want to give it a try. I want to take a look at these 10 Norwegian expressions. So, let's take a look.
So, number one, I use this all the time. Fett, which
Oh,
is cool. So,
okay, okay. I can do this. Fett. Fett. That's like the easiest. I can remember that. This is perfect for me. And also, I've wondered, Norwegians must have a word for cool. That's such a funny word because it's something that, in every language, you need this word because stuff is cool. So in Norwegian, you say fett. I didn't know that. Fett.
so an example here can be festen var kul. Like the party was cool, the party was awesome. So use fett, which
Fett.
actually also means fat. Number two, we had
What?
syk.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean it also means fat? Does fett mean cool or fat? What? Huh?
Sykt, which means insane.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. These aren't too bad. Like, yeah, this is like so far these are just single words. Kind of funny words as well. But this is like expressions you would use in your normal casual day-to-day life. Like, oh, that's so fett. That Brunost is so fett. Is that good? Or skit? How did he say this?
Fat. Number two, we had sykt, which
Seeked. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Seeked.
means insane. All right? So we can say, for
Insane.
example, det är
Okay.
helt sykt. Okay? It's completely crazy. Okay?
So, seeked. Insane. Crazy. It's interesting because in America, insane, crazy. In English, that can mean, in American English, that can mean something's really good or something's like bad, like oh they're crazy, they're out of their mind. Or it can mean they're really really good, like oh he is insane at tennis, means he's really good. So can you use it like that both ways like that in Norwegian?
It's completely insane. So if someone asks you a question like, hvordan var festen igår? How was the party yesterday? You can answer that question, det var helt sykt. It was
Seeked. Oh, this is like insane as in good, as in a positive thing. Where insane can also mean like, you're mentally crazy. But this sounds more like how we use it in American English. Most of the time people say, "Oh, that party was crazy." Yeah, that's pretty common. Okay, sit.
completely crazy or completely insane. And then number three, I use this all the time, especially in the north of Norway. We say jævlig, okay, to accept.
Javli. Javli? This is a tough. Okay, now we're getting into some of these strange spellings. It's got the AE that's combined into one letter. It ends in G. It starts with J. This is like you don't see English words that look like this, so this is a little tough. But Yevli,
exaggerate something, like very. Okay? So we can
Very.
say festen var jævlig bra. The party was really good. Or the party was
Yavli. Yavli. It just means very. It's just to emphasize. That was Yavling fet. Really cool.
extremely good. Okay? Say jævlig.
Yavling.
And then number 4, this is a really, really strange one. Look at this. It's like us. It's almost when you say like ass, okay, but it's not. It's actually
Okay, we're not pranking me here, right? This os, ASS, that is a curse word in English, as I'm sure many Norwegians know. This means something in Norwegian, and you say it differently. You say os.
really difficult to find a translation here because I don't think it exists. It's just we're saying it when we are stating something. Let me give you some examples of this.
Huh? Yeah, I don't understand this at all. When you're stating something. What? You can't even translate this? Os?
If you ask me, hvordan var Oslo? How was Oslo? I can answer you, det var fint ass. Okay? Norwegian just add this us sometimes just to make a statement. I think it's a bit of slang and a little bit to kind of try to look a little bit cooler, it's a bit slangy, and
Huh. Huh. This is difficult for me to understand. This is just an extra word you put on the end of a sentence to sound cool or just to add a word? I don't get it actually.
so we use this one a lot. We use us. If you ask me,
Us.
hvordan går det? I can answer, det går bra ass. And then we have 5. We have faen ass. You probably heard this one before.
What is it? Again with the os. This is particularly funny for me as an American. I didn't know this word os was a Norwegian word because it's a bad word in English, of course. Fen os. How do you pronounce this?
And then we have 5. We had faen ass.
Faen
You probably
ass.
heard this one before. It's just something we use to exaggerate something. It would kind of be like saying shit. Okay, we can say for example, faen ass, det er så varmt. It'd be like shit, it's so hot. Say
Oh, okay. I did not know this was gonna be what the Norwegian expressions today were gonna be like. This is very casual. This is like talking to your friends, like fan os. But I understand that. Os on its own, I don't really get. But this I understand. This is something Americans would do. Yeah. It's like a word to really emphasize your sentence.
faen ass. It is more or less like saying fy faen, if you ever heard that expression. They have kind of this similar meaning here, okay?
Okay.
Number 6. I use this every day. You see it? Seriøst. Like,
Seriøst. Oh, seriously. Norwegian. It's funny because there's a couple words here that really there's nothing like it in American English, like os. But some of this stuff is funny how similar it is. Like Americans would definitely be like, seriously, seriøst.
seriously. Er du seriøs? Are you serious?
Yeah.
But we also use this to exaggerate something, okay? So I can
Okay.
say, jeg er seriøst sulten. Like, I'm really hungry. I'm seriously
okay.
hungry, okay?
Okay. You could sort of use this in English, right? You could be like, I am seriously tired. So yeah, you can use it. Okay, this is very similar to English.
So number 7, this is a really big one that not a lot of people understand. Because we say, jeg gidder ikke. Da
Yeah. How do you say this? Jeg gidder ikke.
understand. because we say jeg gidder ikke. There'll be some.
That is difficult for me to even understand. Like, I can't even quite hear the pronunciation. Jeg gidder ikke. I can't do it. So, this is what I mean. Sometimes with Norwegian words, like my mouth, my muscle memory just doesn't work. I can't make these sounds. Jeg gidder ikke. I am too lazy. Okay. And also, what does this mean? I am too lazy? Like this is its own expression in Norway? I am too lazy?
Something like, I am too lazy to do something. So, if your mom asks you, kan du vaske huset? Can you clean the house? You can answer, nei, jeg gidder ikke.
Jeg gidder ikke. Wouldn't you get in trouble if you said that to your parents?
Too lazy to do it. I don't want to do it. Another thing about this is we use them to make excuses for things. For example, jeg gidder ikke å dra ut I helga. Like, I'm too lazy to go out this weekend. It can be something I say to, if I don't want to go out because maybe I don't want to hang out with my friends, or I'm just really not in the mood, I want to do something else. I can.
Okay, this makes sense to me. Are Norwegians saying this very much? I never really thought of Norwegians as being that lazy or anything, so this is kind of funny.
To say, jeg gidder ikke å dra ut igjen. I don't want to go out this weekend.
All right.
Which brings us to number 8. Å dra ut, to go out, to party.
To party, to go out. Å dra ut. Oh, how did he say it?
Jeg gidder ikke å dra ut. I don't want to go out this weekend. Which brings us to number 8. Å dra ut.
Å dra ut. That's pretty easy to say. And is this another one? Norwegians, or I guess it's just a casual Norwegian street expression to go party. Å dra ut.
To go out, to party.
Okay.
All right, so for example, blir du med ut I helga? Do you want to go out this weekend?
Okay.
That means party, to go out.
Okay.
Then, if you ask me that, I can answer, ja, jeg blir med ut. Yes,
okay.
I want to go out partying with you.
This one is really straightforward. This is like this is very simple. It's basically the Norwegian word for to party, to go out.
Boom. Okay, number 9 is really interesting because we say jeg stikker. It's kind of like
Jeg stikker. I am leaving. Jeg stikker. Well, I mean, that's pretty basic. Why is this so interesting?
Like I'm leaving, I'm going, okay? It also means actually the same as å stikke means to stab someone, okay?
What? See, I don't understand that with some of this Norwegian words. Like he said, fett means cool or fat, like completely different words. And this, how do you pronounce it again?
Say jeg stikker.
Jeg stikker. How can that mean I am leaving? But it can also mean to stab? To stab?
Or stikke means to stab someone, okay? So it can be a bit confusing there, right? So if you and me are hanging out for some reason, I can just tell you, for example, jeg stikker. It means like I'm leaving.
I'd be like, whoa, okay, no, please, don't stab me, please. And Norwegians would just be like, what? Yeah, I'm just leaving. I'm going. It's like, oh, thought you were gonna stab me.
All right. And then number 10 is really interesting because it has 2 meanings. We had en tur, which means for a bit.
Oh man, there's quite a few Norwegian words that have 2 meanings. I wonder why that is. Completely different meanings, really. Huh. Jeg stikker. Like, completely different meanings. To leave, to stab. En tur, for a bit. For a bit. Okay, for a short amount of time.
Okay? It also means a trip, by the way. So for example, I can say this. Jeg sticker ut en tur. It's like I'm going out for a bit.
Wait a minute. Jag sticker means to leave, to go. I have to go. Here it means I have to go out for a bit. Huh. It's funny because we just talked about jag sticker and he's using it again, but okay.
Jeg drar på butikken en tur. It's like I go to the supermarket for a bit. I'll just pop in the supermarket.
Okay. For a short amount of time. Okay.
Alright, so that was all the expressions. I hope you love them and I hope you're gonna learn them now. It's really
I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to memorize. The one thing I definitely gonna remember is fett, because I love that there's a Norwegian word for cool, fett. I really like that, fett. There is also the insane skit, but that the other interesting one was os, which didn't even really have a meaning. This one confused me maybe the most, because it's just a word, a slang word you put on your sentence to, I don't know, he said it's to sound cool. I don't know if we do anything like that in English. Just add a random word for no real purpose. Like, you could understand the person if they left out the word us. Is that correct? You could still understand them. There's no real meaning to it. So that's interesting. I've never really heard of that kind of word before. But this whole thing was interesting. This was fun, actually. Uh, trying to learn a bit of Norwegian as an English speaker only is fun. It's difficult, but then I stumble upon fun gems like fett. So this was very fett, I have to say. Oh, I love it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on these Norwegian expressions. If I understood them correctly, if I had good pronunciation, that'd be very helpful. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and learning about Norwegian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.